This is a video for all the dads out there that are trying to hit gym goals, stay fit, build muscle, lose weight, etc. When you're a dad, let's face it, you're at a massive disadvantage when it comes to fitness. That is the fact of the matter. People who don't have children don't understand that factor. There's many variables that makes it a negative in terms of supplementing towards fitness. For example, less sleep or broken sleep will lead to drops into testosterone. The inability to be able to eat more frequently if need be, the inability to have time frames around training, and then just general energy levels, because children do suck all the energy out of us, don't you? Anyway, here's 3 of the best advice I can give you as a natural bodybuilder with 3 children. Okay, tip 1, the most important thing is the breakfast. Some people skip breakfast, I get it. But it's not just the breakfast, it's the food you're going to consume during the breakfast. This is going to be so important, right? So if you get a really shitty breakfast, like a sausage bap in the Spar or the local shop, right? You're going to feel shit, right? You are going to feel shit and you're going to crash. The first meal needs to be not only nutritious, but it needs to be something that's going to deliver you some slow release energy throughout the day, and nothing that's going to rapidly spike blood streams, glycogen levels in the bloodstream to, give you these big crashes, that kind of thing. So for example, simple things like oatmeal in the morning, a simple protein breakdown, that kind of thing is a great start to the day. Even eggs, but for me, that's a good for the second meal. I do prefer a simple breakdown. The breakfast, isn't it, is the most important thing. What do you take for breakfast? You take your milky bottle and you take porridge and oats, don't you? See, this is a lesson. Be like baby. Watch how your babies develop. They do everything right. They, for example, babies squat right. When they practice to walk, they come down like this. Their squat technique is perfect. They sleep constantly. They sleep like 3 or 4 times a day. They eat every 2 to 3 hours. They basically live like bodybuilders. Anyway, so tip 2 would be to lock in to some time frame of training, agreed training. Now, this is obviously going to be hard with your time frame. If that is straight away after work, or if that means you need to get up early, that means that if you need to get up like at 5:30 before everyone else does, or before the kids do, you do that, right? That's just the fact of the matter. There needs to be some sort of given time frame. I see some tips online that people say, when you're busy as a dad, that means, just take it as you get it. So if it means dropping down, doing press-ups or sit-ups, do that. I can promise you that won't last too long. So there needs to be some sort of set day where if there is 3 days a week that you're dedicating to some sort of gym training, try your best possible. If you know that you're not going to be able to go out there during the daytime, or there might be broken times, or you have to be somewhere with the kids, get up before everyone else. It's going to suck, but that's what's going to have to require if you want to be a big boy and make some progress. The last one would be train intensely and short. Don't be training for 2 hours and lots of volume. Your recovery levels are going to be quite hit hard, and it's going to be hard, obviously, when your recovery levels are already damaged from low T levels and stuff like that. Now, if you can get away with high volume and you recover well, do that. Everyone is different. But as a thumb rule, usually I would preferably stick to a short burst of a 40-minute workout, low volume, heavy weight. 1 set each is more than enough. And that, for you, would supplement quite well to your busy life, right? The workout's done, it's effective, you stimulate the muscle, you get out of there, you recover, you eat some food, you spend time with your kids, do your steps and your cardio with your kids, out and about, chase them around, wrestle them, that kind of thing. Anyway, there are 3 quick tips as a dad. If you liked the video, please don't forget and like and subscribe. Isn't that right? And until the next time works, I'll catch you later.